always rise. Hope seems lost, it's no surprise. This life we live tries to hold us down. We rise above the best around. Crash and burn, yeah, life's a game. Throwing curveballs, it's all the same. Patch it up and keep it moving. I ain't winning, but I'm not losing. When you feel left out, like nobody's listening, you wanna scream and shout. Your life is slowly shifting. Embrace the change, embrace the pain. Every loss, something to gain. Feeling lost, but still we fight. Chasing dreams in the dead of night. Though the path is lined with fears, keep pushing, wipe away the tears. Crash and burn, yeah, life's a game. Throwing curveballs, it's all the same. Patch it up and keep it moving. I ain't winning, but I'm not losing. You've got a voice, let it be heard. Scream into the silence, speak every word. Rise from the ashes, break from the herd. Haters will always be absurd. Stand strong and proud, let your spirit soar. Never give up, stay strong to the core. Believe in yourself, stand tall and true. The strength within will see you through. Doubt may linger, but don't let it stay. Trust in your journey, find your own way. With every step, never hide. Let your light shine large and wide. Hold on to faith, let it be your guide. The power within you cannot be denied. Nobody cares about those who lied. The wasted nights that you cried, that was the old you that died. The new you, bona fide. Crash and burn, yeah, life's a game. Throwing curveballs, it's all the same. Patch it up and keep it moving. I ain't winning, but I'm not losing. Ticking loud, time don't pause. Life's a roulette, no rewinds, no cause. Bet it all, chips down, play the hand. We ain't here forever, so take a stand.
We ain't here for a long time, just a good one. Underneath the blazing sun, let's get it done. Live it to the fullest, every step, every breath. Do your best till the end, till there's nothing left.
Jumping off cliffs, free fall, no tether. Storms may come, but we dance through the weather. Life's a canvas, paint bold, no gray. Give it all you got, every night, every day.
We ain't here for a long time, just a good one. Underneath the blazing sun, let's get it done. Live it to the fullest, every step, every breath. Do your best till the end, till there's nothing left.
Right from the jump, do the thing that's right. Truth in your chest, keep your heart in sight. A legacy's built on the path you pave. Make them remember your name beyond the grave. Risk it, twist it, break out the mold. Don't let the fear ever make you fold. Life's a gem, cut it sharp, make it shine. Every moment's precious, don't waste the design.
Time, just a good one. Underneath the blazing sun, let's get it done. Live it to the fullest, every step, every breath. Do your best till the end, till there's nothing left. Right from the jump, do the thing that's right. Truth in your chest, keep your heart in sight. A legacy's built on the path you pave. Make them remember your name beyond the grave. Risk it, twist it, break out the mold. Don't let the fear ever make you fold. Life's a gem, cut it sharp, make it shine. Every moment's precious, don't waste the design. Remember your name beyond the grave. Risk it, twist it, break out the mold. Don't let the fear ever make you fold. Life's a gem, cut it sharp, make it shine. Every moment's precious, don't waste the design. Risk it, twist it, break out the mold. Don't let the fear ever make you fold. Life's a gem, cut it sharp, make it shine. Every moment's precious, don't waste the design. 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 Every moment's precious, don't waste the design.
Aloha. Well, Renk is here, but he's not. Oh, wait a minute. This just in. Hey, perfect timing, dude. Oh, add to. What is going on? There we go.
Oh, that was a nightmare. I was trying to log in via using YouTube via that link, and I've forgotten my YouTube password. I was typing in every password I could think of, and it's just going, nah, that's not the one. That was frustrating.
Every time, right? It's like, yeah, just what is that? Murphy's Law. Murphy's Law. That's what I was trying to think of.
Yeah. Hi, everyone in chat. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit how you're going today, because I don't really drink coffee. I haven't had a coffee in like years. And I had 2 yesterday, and so I couldn't sleep all night. I was just buzzing and had the jitters, kept waking up. Just yeah.
Feeling like a crackhead and shit. Just all like
big time, mate. Big time.
Dude, that's funny. That reminds me of this was like 20 years ago. I was still in Detroit, and I was stuck in traffic working for Roto-Rooter, and there was like an accident or something, so it was like not moving at all. And then the job canceled, so I pulled into this party store, and I got this energy drink.
Oh, no.
I don't know what the hell it was, dude, but I swear I thought I was gonna die. I was just like jittery like that, but like times 1,000. I was just like, dude, I went home and took a cold shower and it wouldn't go away. And I was like, oh, this is the worst, man.
Well, see, that's the thing. I don't get it. My wife, she could drink like 10 coffees and she'll go to sleep fine.
Right?
But some people are like that. No. But I'm trying to get rid of the jitters anyway. I can having a beer. Cheers, everybody.
Yeah, cheers to that.
Oh, that's the worst feeling.
Still got to find out a way to get more of those beers, man. That was the best beer I've ever drank.
I'll send you some more sometime. I've got a package that's been sitting in the bed in the spare room for over a year that I've been meaning to send to rescue.
Oh,
yeah.
Over a year? That's funny.
Yeah, I'm hopeless. Hopeless. Hey, Nuthouse. How you going, mate?
What's up, Peanut? Dude, I had a lot of fun on Peanut's channel yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we did read a script, and I was using the Christopher Walken voice, and then I did a French voice. And, I forgot the other one, like a New York accent or something like that, or Italian. Dude, that shit was fun, though, man.
Oh, mate. Oof. Can you just give me a sec? I've got to find out where this bloody chihuahua's run off to, man. He's probably... He's latched onto the missus, so he always goes and grabs her shoes and stuff. He's a little terror. Just one sec, mate.
Okay, that's cool. Let's see all these people in chat. Aloha, everyone. You got Snooks is here. Brew W. Good to see you, Brew W. Emotional damage. What's up, Garrett? Cheryl Rich, everyone's favorite Cheryl Rich. Who else am I missing? Steve-O. What's up, Steve-O? Indy, Aloha, Independent Men United. Pat Evans. All right, I know I missed Blue Butterfly.
Got him.
Peanut. Oh, that's the dog you were just talking about. Wow. The little one.
Yeah, he's a terror.
What kind of dog is that? Or is that the same one you showed us a little while ago? But it was way smaller?
Yeah, he's probably related to Pablo.
Damn, that's probably about as big as he's going to get to, huh?
Yeah, he's a heavy boy. You're a good boy, aren't you? Yeah, he loves the missus. He's latched onto her, eh? And,
that's funny. I used to never like small dogs. I was always a big dog person. And then Pablo came along, and it's like, dude, small dogs are cool, man.
Well, we've got the 2 cattle dogs, and our female, she's had 3 litters. So when we got him, she just treated it like a puppy. Knew it was a puppy. The male, he doesn't really like him. So, yeah, well, he tolerates him.
Pat Evans says it looks like a chow mix.
No, he's purebred. So cute. Terror, yeah. But the missus, I put them together. The missus bought some stairs because our bed's pretty high up.
For the bed,
so, yeah. And
so my sister used to have 3 pugs, and she had one of those stairways or whatever, because her bed was really high off the ground.
Yeah,
it was like 5 stairs, and it was crazy, dude. The dogs would just run up and just do. Like,
yeah, they go up like it's nothing, eh? Yeah, a lot of fun. But he'd run off again. He's probably getting shoes again.
See, that's the $1 million idea right there, though. It's like, how come I didn't think of that? A staircase for little dogs to get on the bed. It's just like so simple, right? And then,
yeah. How often does an idea come out that you think that's brilliant? I wish I thought of that. Why didn't I think of that? Happens all the time with so many different fields and so many different things.
Yep, that's so true. And then it makes me wonder, how many times have I already thought of something, but just didn't realize I was thinking of it and just never did nothing with it. And then when it comes out years later, I'm like, dude, I thought of that 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Right now.
No, God. Oh, yeah.
Oh, Blue Butterfly's got 2 Pomeranians. Right.
Oh, yeah. Man, he's real quiet. He doesn't bark. It's weird. I thought he was just going to, because he's a little dog, I thought he wasn't going to shut up.
Right.
He doesn't bark at all.
Yeah, that's like Pablo. He's like, when he barks, he's like a little, used to be like a yelper. And then every morning, this was years ago when he was still a puppy, but every morning I was like hearing this like, boo, but like a deep howling thing. And I'm like, whose fucking dog is that? Because I'm like, there's no way that's coming out of Pablo. It was Pablo. Like, damn, dude, you got some bass pipes kicking over there. Hey, Wild Country Daily Updates. Aloha.
Oh, mate. Oh, shouldn't have had those coffees.
I know exactly the feeling too, man. That shit sucks. It's just like, oh, I need to come down. That's crazy though, just from coffee though. I don't know, I guess I'm just used to caffeine, but I could drink coffee all day and not really tell the difference.
No, big mistake. Oh God. Unbelievable. Oh well. Anyway, like, I'll get over it.
It gives you like that real anxious feeling too, just like
yeah.
Like you're on the, like you're having an anxiety attack, but you're not. You're just like right in the middle. Like, fucking make it stop.
Yeah.
Make it stop.
Few more beers, I should be all right, I reckon.
Yeah, beer fixes everything.
Damn straight. Oh. No. Yeah, so we on another subject, we had a bit of action here in the street the other day. It's pretty good.
On the street you live on?
Yeah. It's across the road. I'd share the footage, but I don't want to dox myself because we got it all on our security cameras.
Right.
But the house across the road, a couple of years ago, they subdivided it, and so they built two houses on it. And the one across the road from us, like it's pretty much line of sight directly across the road from us. They just have people. What I think it is, and I've explained it to the missus, is I think it's like where they house people from out of jail. Do you know what I mean? Before they can find their own place.
Okay.
Because I think there's the people in there over the years, they've just changed the tenants, like rotating the tenants, like every couple of months, like all the time. Oh, see ya.
Oh, there he goes.
Yeah. So they keep rotating and the funny thing is I've never seen furniture going in and out. So they're all probably sleeping on the same bed in there, and dirty, rotten people. Yeah. But
yeah, I forgot what those are called because I think there used to be one like a block away from where I live, and same thing. It was like every month and a half, like you just see new, and they always seemed a little sketchy. And it's like, like, what's going on over here? But then I found out that it was one of those. It's like, I don't know if it's jail or
call it a halfway house because you've got a halfway house. Yeah, because you go from the big house to your halfway house until you find permanent living.
Yep, that's what I couldn't think of, halfway house. But
yeah, so the Aboriginal guy, he had an Aboriginal girlfriend over there. I can't remember what day it was. It was the other week. But stupid me, I fell asleep. I can't remember what I was doing. I was up late and I was sleeping in. But wifey showed me it all on the security cameras after. The guy came out, tried to stab a police officer. And he got maced and tased and everything. And one of the cops had his gun out. And mate, it was nuts. It was so crazy, So
that's insane, dude. Mace, tased, and had his gun out because, well, the whole with Australia. There's no guns in Australia.
No, mate. Look, I don't want to talk about guns or Fosters. All right.
Right. Yeah.
Now, you want to talk about kangaroos? Okay. I don't know. You know, kangaroos. The males have 3 penises.
Oh, I do not. Now I'm going to have to find my the short. I made a short on that. I think I did. I don't remember if I posted it or not, but yeah, it was about that and the 3 penises. Or no, wait. I think I did, but I didn't post that one. But the one I did post was the one about, I think Dave was saying he wanted to fight a kangaroo.
Yeah, I remember that.
Someone was saying they wanted to fight a kangaroo. Which is, I don't know. Would you fight a kangaroo?
I'm not a big red. No, they'll rip you open, mate.
Right? Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't think I'd mess with any kind of wildlife.
Nah. Did you see that American lady over here the other day? It went worldwide. She went and picked up a baby wombat from its mum.
Oh no, I didn't see it.
That went worldwide. Everybody here was petitioning to get her ass kicked out of the country. She was some big influencer. And the wombat was walking on the side of the road with its baby, and she jumped out and picked up the baby wombat and run off. And she was laughing for the guy filming it. Yeah. So she's some influencer, and then she thought it'd be funny, so it got posted online, and then every Australian was like, get her out of the country.
Yeah, it sounds like a typical influencer from America where they got no self-awareness and they just think, look, it's on video, this will be cool. And it's like, you don't even know what you're doing right now.
Yeah. Like, I hate those ones. There's some of those influencers, and you see, like, they go to Japan and they totally disrespect the culture over there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's
Yeah, I heard about that one dude
wow.
that he got locked
Sean.
up. Hey, Sean Ellis, aloha, brother, Port Dirt Farmer, aloha. The deal for real. But yeah, that one dude, and he's like locked up now or something. And he got jumped out there because he was disrespecting their culture. And he just thought it was, yeah, it's like, it's so ridiculous, man. That's the younger generation, dude. That's what the world's turning into. It's like, what?
Some of the people some of the things they do is just ridiculous, eh?
Aloha, US Studio, Simone, aloha.
You're not getting on my lap. No.
Hey, they don't call them lap dogs for nothing.
The missus picks him up all the time. I'm like, I'm not picking him up because then he just wants to be picked up all the time. I'm not doing it. No. He's so cute, though. I can't get mad at him.
Right. Oh, here, I found it. I found the, here we go.
Well, the lady picking up the wombat. Oh, no.
Oh, no, wait. What happened to the...
Dave, exactly. Would you fight a kangaroo?
Yes.
Oh, Steve, can you snippet that little bit where he just goes, I could totally take one of those?
I want to fight a kangaroo.
I know. That's my question, Dave. Exactly. Would you fight a kangaroo?
Yes.
Oh, hell yeah.
They will drown your dog, mate. They will. I'm not even kidding.
If you take out the tail, he ain't gonna be able to do nothing.
There is so much muscle in the tail of a kangaroo. Oh my God, you got a game plan worked out already, mate.
I know.
I'm ready. I'm thinking about jumping on his back right now. I'll get it from behind in a bear hug.
Oh, kangaroos are nuts. I just call them overgrown squirrels.
You'd have to stay away definitely from the leg.
Oh, yeah. Now, what we do is when we shoot them, really good meat, we cut the tails off because there's no fat on it, and then we just hang them up to dry, and then you give them to your dog. Steve.
Dude, that is so funny to me, though, because, like, that whole serious conversation, and then you just were just like, well, what we do is when we shoot them, and I know, like, everyone in America was like, you do what? Yeah, we shoot them. That's what they're a nuisance.
They're pests. They're everywhere. Oh.
Yeah, that's funny. And the other thing that cracks me up, I was thinking about when I was watching, because I bleep out the cuss words in the shorts, but during live streams, all day long, it doesn't matter, you know, fuck this, fuck that, whatever. But in the shorts, I got to bleep it out or else they don't show anybody. I don't get that shit.
I didn't think I was going to be drinking for this because I knew it was early in the morning, but...
Oh, yeah. What time is it there?
Well, this started at 9:25 a.m.
Oh, shit. That's really early.
Due to my condition, I thought, fuck it. Oh, sorry. I thought I'm having a beer. I don't care.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was that early, man. I would have even started later because
that's all right, mate. I don't mind,
There's
mate.
no way I'm going on anyone's panel at 9:30. I'd be like, dude, I'm not awake yet at 9:30. Hell no.
Yeah. Oh, I wasn't going to let you down, mate. Trust me, I was thinking about staying in bed. I'm like, not doing it. Can't do it, do we?
I'm definitely glad you showed up. I was getting nervous. I was like, where the hell's he at, man? I'm like,
looks like my camera's about to fall.
Like, I know he got the email because he responded to it. And what's up? Sean Ellis says we went through the same thing in Waikiki where the woman was close to the Hawaiian monk seal. Oh, dude, yeah, I do remember that, Sean, with the monk seal. Because I seen that seal. I remember seeing that before all that happened, but it kept washing up on the beach, or not wash, whatever. It was chilling on the beach. But yeah, that was a little while ago. But yeah, it blows my mind how people are just no self-awareness, and they're just like, yeah, just no freaking clue, dude. Just do whatever they want and think everything's fine and dandy.
Sorry, I missed that bit. What was it that washed up on the beach?
Monk seal.
Oh, okay, all right. No, I didn't see that one.
Thing was huge. First time I ever seen one in person too. I was like, damn, thing's just laying there on the sand.
Yeah, right. Full Monty. There you go, mate. You know, I haven't seen in a while in anybody's live. Big Chat.
Yeah, Big Chat. Where has he been?
Yeah, I was just thinking that the other day. I was thinking I've gone and just even lurked in the back of other people's lives, and I've never even seen him in the chat or anywhere. So, yeah.
And now that you say that, I haven't seen him in a while either. I should get a hold of him.
Oh, if you got his details, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he's actually on Nina's car. The only 2 stickers she has on her car are Harloha and Big Chat.
All right. How is the wifey?
Good.
That's good.
Go Silver Sleuth. Aloha, Silver Sleuth. I'm just checking out Silver Sleuth. I never seen him in here before, but I just subscribed to your channel as well. So now you got 428 subscribers. But yeah, Nina actually started a new channel. It's Nina Harloha. So
I subbed it.
Oh, sweet. Awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, she just put her first video out. Shit, I don't know, probably this week, but yesterday seems like a month ago. So
yeah.
But that's crazy about. I'm not gonna sound perverted and shit now. That's what you're still thinking about, but that's crazy that kangaroos got 3 dicks. Yeah. But I actually looked it up because I didn't believe it at first. I'm like, what? There's not. And then isn't there something with their whole reproductive system is just weird, right? For male and female, or
yeah.
I can't remember now.
The joeys crawl outside the pouch and then crawl into it. Like they birth outside the pouch, then crawl up the outside of the kangaroo, and then go into the pouch. So they're little blind things, and they know which way to crawl to get into it.
Wow.
Yeah. A friend of the missus, Renk2000, a friend of hers is in Alabama. And sometimes I talk to her, and her husband thought it'd be like a payout to call me kangaroo dick. And I'm like, I got no problem with that, mate. It's all right. He thought it'd be a mad coat. Like, no, I'm good with that.
This right here says, animal lovers, listen up. I know critters are cute and everything, but you should know that nature is fucking weird, and nothing fucks with weirder than nothing does the dirty weirder than kangaroos. Science blogger to the stars, Ed Young, watched a documentary about rude junk, so you don't have to, and here's what you need to know. Kangaroo testicles are above the penis. Oh, really? So their nutsack is what? That shit's upside down. And kangaroos have 3 vaginas. The outside 2 are for sperm and lead to 2 uteruses. The middle one is for giving birth. The urinary tract goes through the middle of the 3 vaginas, which may be why joeys are so small. 40,000 times smaller than adult kangaroos. 40,000 times smaller? What the hell? There's no room for a bigger birth canal with the urinary tract in the way.
Cheryl, as far as I know, yeah, they usually only have 1 baby, as far as I know. But I have seen sometimes when the mothers have been killed, they'll adopt a second one. I have seen that before.
Oh, shit. Hey, Motor City Maniac, what's good, brother? Good to see you.
You're not getting on my lap. No.
Let's see. Oh, you know what? I should probably share this because there's a. There we go. There's the female diagram of a female kangaroo. What the hell? Side vaginas, middle vagina, the joey travels down. common connection for 3 vaginas. Wow, that's crazy to me.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, but anyway, shit, I don't think we finished what you were saying earlier with the with the accident that happened in front of your house.
Oh, the attempted stabbing on the police officer.
Oh, that's what. Yeah, right. But what led to that?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who called the cops. But when I was awake the night before, like I could hear domestics, like they were yelling, him and his Aboriginal. They were 2 Aboriginal people, obviously. I could hear them arguing like all night. So one of the other neighbours just probably got the shits with it.
Right. Okay. So then the cops eventually showed up, and then
Yeah.
and that shit really went to hell.
Yeah, it was 2 cops at first, then it turned into like about 10. Yeah, they came flying down the street. What I'll do is, but I can't share it because the video footage is on the security from my house. So I don't want to dox myself, but I'll get the missus to send you the footage. You can have a look at it. So.
Right, yeah. You definitely don't want to dox yourself because
Nah. But all the time. Oh, and the other day, about 3 weeks ago, there was a guy running around out the front with a baseball bat. He was on meth, but he didn't go attack anybody's cars or anything. He was just bashing against his own screen door and bashing against his own fence, wrecking his own stuff. Like, what? And then so he's obviously moved out, and then these new ones moved in and attempted to stab a cop. So
this is crazy. Because what do you think's gonna happen if you attempt to if you attempt to do anything to a cop? What do you think's gonna happen? Like,
yeah. Oh, dumb.
Oh, I understand. You just have a lot of aggression built up. That's okay. Like, yeah, shit's not gonna work out good for you at all.
Here's this, Steve. You're gonna like this. The other one a few weeks ago, the guy with the baseball bat. So we don't call the cops anymore. Like, our house is fortified. Like, we got a huge gate, security cameras. Then you got 2 guard dogs, the 2 cuddle dogs. You're gonna have a hard time getting in. And we're higher up on a hill than every other house. And the guy with the baseball bat, the cops turned up, and when they realised that he was just walking around the street with it out the front, like on the main road, when they realised he wasn't damaging anybody's property, they gave his baseball bat back to him. And then he was back out there 10 minutes later. Like, what the hell? And then he put the bat down and ran over to our next door neighbour's house because they have zero security pretty much. He walked straight up, knocked on their front door. So the cops must have said, hey, they rang. So he wanted to go up and confront them. Then he went to the neighbour next to them and was banging on his front door. So they ended up coming back like 20 minutes later and locking his ass up. So
that's funny though. So they take it from him, give it back to him. Yeah, does the same shit. That's hilarious.
Yeah, open carry baseball bats. You can just go to a sports store and buy them for $20. So,
I'd never call the cops, regardless of the situation, because to me, it only makes the situation worse. But that's just my opinion. Just my opinion.
Yeah, I just stay out of other people's business, mind my own business. That's it.
Yep. I still haven't had a chance to go back and rewatch.
What's that?
The Nut House, his live stream from yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Dude, that was so much fun, man.
I'll have to go check it out later. How long does it go for?
I don't remember. How long did it go for? Like 2 hours, maybe?
Ballpark it. Oh, yeah, that's all right. That's only movie length. Yeah, okay. That's nothing.
Yeah, 2 hours and 20 minutes. It was fun, man. I'm gonna show a little bit of it. I'm gonna try to find
Yes, Monty. I've heard that. That's the same thing here. Yeah.
let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to find the here we go. Okay. Share this tab instead. So yeah, I'm just gonna play a little bit of it, and then I'm gonna put the link in the chat for you guys to go check it out.
Sweet.
And so Peanut wrote this script, and then it was like live streaming too, so none of it was rehearsed or practiced or anything. I didn't even read the script beforehand. I just kind of went over it real quick. But it is.
You want to play like Pecker or Beaver Boy or something?
And
you will all sign the papers, Dunkas. I am the good, strong German engineer and highly engineered, efficient woodpecker. And I like the wood strong, knocking on the wood. And the hard wood, the very hard German wood. I find the knocking on the wood as a woodpecker to be quite invigorating, Dunkas. So 999. If you stop them from knocking, I will drive my BMW German engineered fist on the Autobahn of your face, Dunkas, and slap you with my Wiener Schnitzel and sauerkraut sauce.
Dude, that's a good German accent, Peanut. Vivi, major. I may be how you Americans say, yes, a smelly French duck. But that is the stench of L'Amour, no? Love is stronger than Panzer attack. That's supposed to be French.
Go ahead. I almost got your line, Gigi.
I say, old chap, did you just say pansies attack? Because I don't particularly fancy being attacked by pansies, old chap.
But anyway, so yeah, and then I'm gonna share the link for it so you guys can check it out. But dude, it's weird because I did 3 voices and they're all different, like voices. And it started getting confusing, like, wait, which one is this one? Is this the French one, or is this the Italian one, or is this the Christopher Walken one? And but a lot of fun.
Oh, I've got to go see it.
Let's see, copy link. Yeah, there we go. I just put the link to that one in the. Yeah, definitely go check it out. Everyone in chat, definitely check it out and hit the like button for it. Cause
I wasn't even subbed. I thought I was subbed to Nutty House. Whoops.
Nut House got great videos, does great work.
Yeah. All right. I've got it saved.
How about a mix of Boston and Pigeon? That would be hard.
Get in the car. Make sure you got your socks on. Oh, I can't do it.
What, you see my khakis?
Yeah.
What, your pants? You're wearing them? No, my khakis. Yeah, your khakis. You're wearing khakis. No, my khakis for my car.
You got to watch a couple of Mark Wahlberg movies before you try and do it.
Right. Yeah, it's like it took me forever to get the Christopher Walken down. And the weird thing is with that, I was trying for years. And then
it sounded good.
Just like that, out of nowhere, it's like, doop, there it is. And I was like, oh. And now I can't stop doing it because I don't want to lose it. I don't want to like stop doing it and then go try it again and be like, oh shit, I can't do it anymore. Because Christopher Walken is fun to do. The voice. It is fun to do.
I like him in that scene in True Romance. Do you remember that? It's really racist.
I haven't seen that movie in a long. I remember the movie, but I haven't seen it in a while.
It's really racist.
I'm definitely gonna have to watch it again now. That's what I need to do. I watch that again and get a couple quotes, and then just do the quotes.
What are you doing, dog? God. I caved in, I put him on my lap, and now he's just constantly licking my bloody hands.
Oh, what'd you end up naming the dog? I don't know if you ever.
Have you ever watched Yellowstone?
No, but I want to. I haven't had a chance.
Oh,
I know I've heard it's so addicting that I was like, once I start
Yeah.
watching it, but I haven't started yet.
Well, that's where I started watching it because someone got me onto it, and then I was like, "Oh, this is pretty good." And then I got the missus onto it, so started watching it with her. And there's a cowboy in it without saying anything. I'm sure a lot of people in chat will know. His name's Rip.
Rip.
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, like he's a badass dude in the show, man. Like he's cool as fuck. So we were thinking about names, and then I suggested that one, and straight away the missus goes, "Yep, all right, yeah,
Sweet."
because she loves that show as well. Stop, my God. Yeah. Anyway. Oh,
Have
sorry,
you
I'm
ever
not
watched that? There was a TV show. This was a couple years ago, but I was hooked on it, man. And every season, because it played on Amazon, and then the season would be over, and then you had to wait like a couple months for the next season to come out, and it was just like, oh man, all right. And then it finally, but shit, what the hell is the name of it? Animal Kingdom.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
that was a great, because supposedly that was based on true actual events or whatever. Yeah.
An Australian movie.
Yep.
Yeah.
And actual events. So like supposedly that but in the show it all takes place in California or whatever, but in real life the actual events was all in Australia.
To be honest, I didn't like the Australian movie as much as I did the series. I thought the American series was much better.
Yeah, the series was freaking, man. I remember I couldn't wait till the next series came out, and I was like, why do I gotta wait so long? And I even paid for it. It was like, you can watch it now if you pay for it, or you can wait like 2 more months and get it free. And I'm like, $15 here, take it.
It's worth paying for. Yeah, I agree. It was a good one.
Yeah, great series, man. Great actor. Like just though it was nonstop. And then I didn't even know it was based on actual events until after I watched all of it. But it was just nonstop, like what's gonna happen next? Like, and you think you gotta figure it out, and then it's like, no way, dude. And like, it's just, dude, roller coaster of
it was
emotion.
Crazy. Yeah.
Definitely. If nobody in the chat has seen that, definitely check it out. At least look into it. Fucking great show.
Have you seen the American? Don't go watch the English one. That's a new one that we started watching. We finished it now. It for some reason the first 2 seasons are on Netflix, and then the other seasons are on, I think, Amazon Prime. It's called Ghosts.
Ghosts. No, I don't even think I've heard of that one.
Yeah, it's funny, man. It's good. Yeah, it's if you want a good laugh, I recommend watching it. It's really good. But don't watch the English one. The American one's a lot better. So
yeah, I'm trying to pull. I'm definitely gonna look into that. I'm trying to pull up my Amazon now to search for it, but
yeah, Silver Sleuth. I don't watch TV, but I watch movies though.
Right. Yeah, I haven't watched actual TV and I don't even know, man, like 3-4 years. But I used to watch Netflix until they raised their prices so much. And then, but you know what I mean? Stuff on YouTube but actual TV, like, hell no, dude. I don't even, people still pay for cable. I don't know how that works.
Well, see, that's the thing I do as well. A lot of the time I find myself doing it like the end of the day or even during the day sometimes, if I can't go for a ride on the motorcycle or whatever. And if it's pissing down rain, I'll go through all my subs and see if, like, all my notifications to see what YouTube videos people have put up, or, you know, all of the political ones that I'm subscribed to about the US news and everything like that. And yeah, I'll do that, and so that ties me over for a good 2-3 hours,
Yeah, that's what I do when I'm working. I put my earbuds in, and then it's funny you said political news from America because I'm subscribed to Sky News Australia.
Oh yeah,
that chick is funny, dude. The one chick on there, she's
Rita.
She's funny.
Yeah, Rita. Lefty's losing it.
Yep. Yeah, she's definitely good at what she does, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, most of the time I'll just like go back and not even watch because I'm working, so I'm just listening, but I'll re-listen to like live streams of people I support and I'm subscribed to and stuff. But
yeah, well, see, I try to stay informed about it as well because everything that happens over in your government, that'll affect us. Our stupid, we've got an election, I think, in the next 28 days because everybody wants this guy out, and he badmouthed Trump the other day. He's an idiot.
So, wow, it's in 28 days. So, yeah, how does the elections work there? I don't even.
1 day voting, and you have to go in. Yeah. 1 day
and
voting.
then you can pick from same thing like here from 2 candidates, or you can.
Well, you've got your main ones and then all your independents,
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So pretty similar, but 1 day though, huh?
1 day, all gets done in 1 day. And it will see that. I think I might have mentioned that before to you. If over here in Australia, if you don't vote, you get fined $100.
If you don't vote, you get.
Yep.
Really? How does that? What?
Yep. It's compulsory to vote. You have to vote. So if you don't want to vote for anyone and you hate them all, you just go in there. You get your name ticked off because you go to your local area. Obviously, they have every resident who lives in that area, right? You can just go in there, get your name checked off the list, and walk out. And because your name's checked off the list, they're just going to assume you voted. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
A lot of people take photos. Like you can look at it online. A lot of people will take pictures of their ballots where they've just gone into the voting booth and they've drawn dicks all over them.
It's funny.
Yeah. So I think I've seen it on Facebook and other social media and stuff where there's like a short video of a collection of just dicks on ballot papers. So
that's hilarious. I would probably end up doing that too. Just be like, here's my vote. Big.
Yeah.
When you get your name, hairy balls.
Well, it's not compulsory for you though, is it?
It's not what?
Compulsory.
What do you mean? For
like, do you have to vote?
For here, that's what for us? No. Dude, I've only voted twice my entire life, and I'm never gonna vote again. And both times I voted, I think I made the wrong choice. So it's like, dude, don't even. Why do I have the ability to make that decision? I don't know. Like
they all suck. They're all greedy bastards.
Yeah, they're all in on it together behind the curtain, man. Like, doesn't even matter what country. All the countries are in on it together, but so you're saying you have to, like,
yep.
So that's what you mean by as long as they check your name off, then they think you voted. But
yep.
No shit, I never knew that.
As soon as you turn 18.
Wow, that's crazy. Because I don't think I ever would have voted to begin with if it wasn't such a big deal at the time, and I still didn't know what I was just following the herd. I was just like, oh, okay, we can go. We vote for the black guy because he's black. Okay, And then I'm like, yeah, black guy sucks, dude, and he really sucks. And it's just.
The dumb thing is, right? This is stupid as well. Say you didn't want to go vote, right? Over here, like say you didn't want to. I could go there. They don't ask you for ID. So if I just walked in and said, "Oh, my name's Steve Harloha," and because they ask you your name and address, they'll check you off a list. So I could go in and vote for you if I wanted.
Right. No kidding.
Yeah.
So it's like you have to do it, but there's like so many open loopholes where it's just too simple to get around it.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, it's dumb. Yeah.
Just walk in and like say like some female's name. Be like, oh, okay, you're Renee. Okay, Renee. Okay, Ashley. Like, wait, were you here earlier? No.
Giddy up, go.
A lot of girls' names. I identify as Ashley today.
Yeah, well, the funny thing too, there's another one, right? So what they do is they set up the voting stations in different schools and like school halls and stuff like that, all the voting stations. And depending on what area council you're in, what district, there might be 3 or 4 different voting stations. And I could go to each one of them and vote 3 times. Because they always ask you, oh, have you voted yet? And I can say, no, I haven't voted yet. And they'll cross me off the list at that voting station and I'll vote. And then I can go to a different voting station and they'll ask you, have you voted yet? And I'll go, no, I haven't voted yet. And then vote again. And I could do that probably 3 or 4 times.
Damn.
Yeah. Plenty of loopholes. Plenty of loopholes. It's ridiculous.
Nuthouse says kangaroo porn is very popular in Australia.
What's that?
Kangaroo porn.
Oh, yeah, mate. That's a big thing. Whoa.
I don't even want to know what kangaroo porn is. That's funny as hell.
I wouldn't even know.
Porn. Dude, that's weird though, because then, yeah. Oh, I guess it wouldn't matter. Because, like, what if someone else went in and said they were you, and then they crossed your name off that list and then voted under your name, and then you went in, but to a different place, and you weren't. Yeah, there's just, dude, that just seems so unorganized.
Yeah, it's got its flaws, definitely. But see, now I vote. Back in the day, when I was younger, like 20 years ago, I'll just pay the $100 because I just thought, hey, you're a bunch of idiots, you know?
Right, and they're going to take the money from you anyway. I mean, if you vote or not, they're still taking money from you.
Well, it's a couple of years. It's probably, I don't know, long time now. When I became a homeowner and interest rates and all the crap have started affecting me, I was like, yeah, I've got to take this voting stuff a little bit more seriously now. So to see if I can make a change, you know, and then when children come along and that, you know, you want to try and keep your costs down on everything, and you're hoping your vote's going to count and lower your cost of living. So,
right,
yeah,
which is understandable. I mean, that's what an average normal person. That's what everyone thinks. But the shitty part is that, in my opinion, YouTube, in my opinion, shitty part is the vote doesn't matter. Decisions already made, you know. It's like,
blue unicorn. I voted for an asteroid impact.
It didn't work, right?
I'm sure there was a lot of people that voted for that. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, I forgot how the phrase goes, but it's like, yeah, it's just voting. Basically, they're just giving you the illusion that you have the choice.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Here's one I prepared earlier. Didn't want to have to get up and go to the fridge.
Yeah, you gotta do like me. Just have a little cooler next to you.
Oh, I should have got it out of the cupboard. Damn, I didn't even think of that. Yeah.
Always ready at your fingertips.
Didn't even think of that, man. The old esky. That's what we call coolers here, eskies.
Oh, really? Eskies.
Mm.
I never even heard that word before. No shit. Eskies.
Yeah,
Did you bring your esky? Oh, that's weird. I gotta remember that.
yeah. Well, it's a funny thing. You call fanny packs like fanny packs. We call them bum bags because we refer to a fanny as the woman's anatomy downstairs.
Right.
Is it fanny? Yeah.
I like bum pack better.
Bum bag. Yeah.
I always thought fanny pack was like a gay word. Not, I mean, you know, not in a bad way, but just I guess in a bad way. But yeah, it's just like fanny pack. Well, I'm not wearing one. Why? Because it's called a fanny pack.
Oh.
It sounds yeah, just that word is wait, it just sounds
Gay.
that's all I'm saying.
Well, I wear one when I'm riding on my motorbike. If I'm doing, I know I'm just doing like a close, not too far distant ride, because I can fit in. If I've got to stop somewhere, I can fit in my sunglasses, my cigarettes,
Exactly what you need, yep.
wallet, you know. Whereas in my phone, because of your leather jacket on your motorcycle, that you're not going to get that all in your pockets. And then you're sitting on the motorbike, like I'm talking like a pocket rocket, you know, sports bike. And so if your legs are up in your jeans, you don't want, you know, all your shit in your pockets and everything. So it's just convenient. But I just wear it on my side. I don't wear it on the back. I wear it on my hip. You know what I mean? So yeah. You wear it over your thing.
Yeah, it's thang.
The thing
No,
pack.
bum pack. No, I don't have nothing against them. I just don't like the name because, like, well, Renk just explained it why there's nothing wrong with them because they're perfect. It's just like a little bit of a bigger of a wallet, and it fits exactly. You know, because it's either that or next step is a backpack, and then that's just way too much.
Or a purse.
So yeah, bum pack is perfect. Just change the name, America. Just change the name.
And
no, I got nothing against them at all, man. I'll wear one all day long. I don't care.
And you know what we call thongs over here, don't you?
What you call what?
Thongs.
Oh no, what?
They're flip flops.
Really?
Yeah.
Thongs are flip. No shit.
Yeah.
See, I'm learning all kinds of new shit today.
So yeah, if I go over there and go, oh, I wear thongs, people are going to go, what?
Right, yeah, or you'd be like, oh, I'm gonna wear flip flops, and be like, yeah, everybody's wearing flip flops, except they don't call flip flops here. They call flip flops slippers.
Yeah, all right.
It's like, but flip flop is thong. No shit, that's crazy. I'm gonna bust out the old flip flop tonight.
No, you got it. We call them. We call what you call a fucking a thong over here is called like a G-string.
G-string, yeah.
Yeah, that goes up your bum. Yeah. So.
Flip flops are what they say in Florida. Yeah, no, G-string. I think they call that here too. G-string, thong. Or if you're making fun of a guy wearing something similar, Speedos.
A flosser.
What goes up your bum is dental floss. Yeah, dental floss. I've heard that before too. Dental floss.
Oh.
They used to call green peppers mangoes.
Really?
Yeah, that's what Silver Sleuth says.
No way. All right.
Snook says I hate Speedos on men. Yeah, I don't I've worn the brand Speedos, but board shorts, but I've never worn those tighty whitey Speedo, whatever the hell. You know what I'm talking about?
Budgie smugglers.
Right. It's dude, when I was growing up, my dad, I'm not gonna say no names, but my dad had this friend that they bowled together, and nice guy and everything. So I'm not saying anything bad about him, but anytime they like go out to have like a gathering or whatever at a swimming pool, or my dad would have a pool party, or here comes this guy, I don't want to say his name, and he would be wearing those Speedos like super tight. And then when he wasn't in the water, he would put his wallet like on his backside, like on the top of his ass cheek or whatever. But then on top of all that, his wallet was like stretched out and so fat with just all like kind of receipts and papers and shit in it. And it's like, bro, what are you doing, man? And he just didn't care, not a care in the world. He was like, what? It's my wallet. These are my Speedos. Hey, Howard County Observer, Chicken Galore, what's good, brother? I do not need my arse flossed.
Bowling in Speedos, yeah.
Well, you know what's funny about it? Snooks just reminded me that I don't need my arse floss, and I was thinking about the thongs or the G-strings and how that's like, well, one, if I were a chick, I couldn't do that. I couldn't walk. It's like they're basically naked. But back in like the 40s or 50s or whatever, women couldn't go on the beach unless their bathing suit or swimsuit or whatever was like a certain length, and it couldn't be so much higher above their knees or whatever. I remember reading an article about that, and it's just like, and now they're just like basically walking around naked.
Yeah. But then if you see them in their underwear, they freak out. They're like, "Oh my god, I'm getting changed."
Right.
It's like, I'll send you in a bikini. What's the problem?
Right. Put your bikini back on. It is.
Yeah.
I could see more that way anyway.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Be like, hold on, I'm going to change out of my bikini. And then you walk in a minute, like, oh, you see me in my underwear. Yeah, but you were more covered up. What the hell?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll never get that one.
Is Steve giving away his age?
Oh, Snooks, when I was an idiot, when I was young, I was ruthless. I'd just moon everybody, like get my junk out like at the most inappropriate times. Like, I'm not even embarrassed about it now. I just think, what an idiot I was doing. Do some dumb things. Yeah.
Well, we all have, right? I mean, or we all at least should at one point or another, because that's what helps you grow, you know.
Yeah. We'll develop and whatnot.
Trust me, I've done a lot of shit. A lot of stupid shit, and most of it I don't regret, because like I said, it's part of growing up, and if I didn't do it, I wouldn't be who I am now. But then some of it is like, yeah, I shouldn't have done that.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. 100%.
Snick says, I hear you still do that, Rank.
Yeah, I read that. Yeah. Oh, for sure. 100%. Only around the house, though.
So wait, that's the other thing. So, well, not anymore, but you said it was 9:30. So it's what, 10:30 now, or?
I'll tell you in a sec. Yeah, 10:30. Yeah.
Okay, so because it's 2:30 here, but is it Sunday?
No, Monday morning.
It's Monday. No shit. See, that's what. Wow. So that just always throws me off. So it's 2:30 here, and then
Sunday afternoon.
but then at like Central Time in America, it's like 7:30. Eastern Time is 8:30, and then boom, Australia, it's tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, no shit, that's crazy.
Yeah, thanks, Steve. This is the earliest I've been up on a Monday in a long time.
I know. Now I felt bad earlier because I was like, dude, I would have waited.
Don't worry, brother.
Because I would never get up. I would never get up that early. But now I know it's a Monday on top of that. It's like, dude, I definitely wouldn't get up that early on a Monday for anything.
Nah, it's you, brother, mate. I wasn't going to miss you, mate.
Where
are you? Where are you, GG? Where are you, GG?
8:30, so that's Eastern Time.
What's something like California?
California, I think, is Pacific time, I think. Oh, she's in Canada. That's right. She's in Canada.
Oh, all right. Ontario. Okay. Yeah, because when you were talking about being on the Nut House channel yesterday, I was thinking, oh, so that would have been Saturday, and I honestly thought I'd already subbed the Nut House. I was thinking, what the hell was I doing yesterday? Like Sunday, like yeah, but me and the missus just didn't want to go anywhere. We got the new dog, so we just decided just to stay at home and watch movies. You know?
Yeah, those are good nights and well needed nights too, just to like forget about everything and kick back.
I've got friends. They want to go out every weekend, and I'm like, why waste your money?
That and it just doesn't seem as, I don't know, maybe I am just getting older, but it doesn't seem as much fun as it used to be, right? It's just like you go out and then every dollar you spend, you're just like, I'm paying like 3 times as much if I just did this at home, and it's just not as fun anymore.
Yeah, like one mate in particular I can think of. He's just so like he doesn't have any other siblings. He's got a girlfriend, but he feels like he's always got to socialize with his mates and everything constantly all the time. And so when I have hung out with him, he's always on the phone to someone else. So yeah, organising something for next weekend, and I'm like, what the hell, man? Just take a break for a minute.
Right. I used to have friends that just constantly all they wanted to do was go to the club.
Oh, fuck that.
And I've never been a club person. And then when I was in my late 20s, early 30s, and these same dudes still want to go to the club, and I'm like, dude, and you get there and it's so stupid because you can't hear anything. You're just standing there with just loud bass, and which I do love loud music, but it's like, this is fun. How we can't even have a conversation. We can't talk. We're just what? It's ridiculous. And then you're spending, $12 for a beer, or you got to buy a bottle. Oh, is it new back with baseball bat?
No, I might have to step out for a minute. It looks like a bloody the water meter. I'm going to have to lock the dogs up so you can come in and read the meter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just give me a sec.
Okay, cool. Silver Sleuth says, I'm almost too old to even remember fun. Right. Well, see, that's kind of what I'm saying, though. It's because, like, I guess that is showing my age, but things that I used to think were fun, like, aren't fun anymore. Shit, I have fun every day. I don't have to go places. I have fun going to work. Believe it or not, that's why I don't even like calling it work, because it's really not work. I get to go and meet new people and talk to people and fix issues for them. And I enjoy fixing the issues because you get a sense of accomplishment every time. And then I get paid for it instead of going to a loud place where you can't barely hear each other and you're yelling and spending 3 times as much money on drinks and food and stuff, that screw all that. That's why life is as simple as you make it. You can make it difficult or you can make it simple. And I choose simple. Simple shit, simple shit, simple shit. Ice football. Oh, what? All right, I'm gonna have to check that out later. That was funny though. The way Renk was looking out the window, I was like, I thought the dude with the baseball bat was back. Cheers to beers. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Chickens of war. The answer is yes. Having secret conversations on a live stream. Secret conversations. But speaking of work, I actually have to go back to work today. So I'm thinking we're at 1 hour. I will see. I don't know. Renk2000 and Renk1000, his wife, are freaking awesome. So I love hanging out with this guy. But maybe another hour, because then I'm still gonna hang out backstage with Renk afterwards for probably another hour after that. Then I got to go to work.
Sorry about that. Apologies about that.
The way you were looking out the window, I thought the dude with the bat was back.
Nah. Because the cattle dogs are good. They don't just bark at bloody anything. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I know somebody looked right up close to the fence. So I told him I bullshitted the guy because he had to go around to the electrical meter. So I had to walk down and open the gate for him and lock the dogs up. And I said, make it quick. And he's like, what? And I said, I've got a mate on a phone call from overseas. I said, it's costing a fortune. And he went, oh. He goes, all right. Runs around the side of the house. Ran back out. And then I shut the gate, let the dogs back out.
That's perfect, though, dude. Yeah. That's awesome. It's costing me a fortune.
Yeah.
That's so perfect. Because then they're like, oh, shit, my bad. And then they're in and out. It's like, be gone.
Yeah. Oh, man. Oh. Bloody hell. The little one was asleep. Now he's all awake again. Oh. Damn it. No.
Yeah, that's like Pablo. It's a 50-50 shot with Pablo. Either he's laying right behind me and just sleeping, or he's like running back and forth and like jumping on my leg. And it's like, what, dude? Acting like Lassie. Like, what? Who is it? Someone's out there that need our help.
Yeah. Oh, mate.
That's the Jack Russell side of him because he's got that.
Oh, bye, Indy.
Oh, you taking off, Indy? Okay, yeah, I have to run. Much love. Oh, yeah, much love, Indy. Crazy tired. Where Chickens of War is at, it's, I think, 8:40 p.m. I've been tired all day.
Oh, mate, I'm going back to bed after this.
Right. I want to. I got to go back to work, but I'm going to bed early tonight, though. That's for sure.
Oh, man. Yeah, that coffee, like, I kept waking up, like, every hour and a half, 2 hours. And then I got out of bed this morning. I felt like I hadn't slept.
like that restless leg syndrome or whatever, where you're laying, like your mind is tired and you're just like, I just want to go to bed, but your body's like, fuck you ain't going nowhere. It's like, no, just let me sleep. And your body's like, motherfucker.
What is it? Insomnia.
Yeah, see, that would suck to have insomnia, man. I mean, because I'm a light sleeper anyway, and I barely sleep to begin with. I guess I'm just used to it. But insomnia, to not be able to sleep, yeah, that would suck, dude. That would really suck.
I wish I was a penguin. Like there's some penguin breed, I can't remember which one it is. They sleep like 4,000 times a day. What they do is they'll shut one eye and the other part of their brain will go to sleep and then they keep swapping.
No all day.
Shit. Yeah. Stupid little fact. Yeah.
Penguins. No kidding. I didn't even know that. I heard a few things about penguins, but some of it I ended up finding out like aren't true. Well, just like anything. Oh, yeah, that's what I wanted. I wanted to ask everyone in chat. Has anyone gotten an ad yet? Hopefully not.
Yeah, what was the go with that last time?
Dude, I've been having I was having issues before. Oh, nope. All right, good. I was having issues before, and then I just kind of forgot about it. And then all of a sudden, people are like, another ad. And I'm like, ad for, like, you shouldn't be getting ads during the live streams. And then I went through all this shit again, and I thought I had it. And then the next week, no ads. And then the very next one I did, ads again. And I'm like, I don't freaking get it, dude. So I still don't get it. But I guess whatever I did is working. And I'm just not going to touch anything. But that's what I did last time. And then the next time I did it, people got ads anyway. So,
Blue. Yeah, I had a mate growing up who was like that. I swear I thought he was dead sometimes. Yeah. Sleep with his eyes open.
Yeah, that's creepy. Anything or anyone sleeps with their eyes open is creepy. But then again, I've been told that I sometimes sleep with my eyes open, so I guess I'm creepy. It doesn't add up. That's a good one. Yeah, because I don't want ads. I don't want ads during my live streams because I do the live streams for fun.
Well, then you're missing out on a small section of the conversation.
Right. Yeah. That. And then if I'm watching or listening to someone, the last thing I want is an ad. So why am I going to do that to anyone else? You know? So that's why it pisses me off when people are like, oh, another ad. And I'm like, no ads, YouTube. I know YouTube, like they're all about money and making money, but
yeah,
I specifically said no.
Silver. When I sleep, I dream about napping. I haven't worked in years, but I still dream about work. Like, oh, God. And then sometimes I've been conscious in my dream, and I've realized I'm dreaming. I'm like, fuck this. I don't work here, and left.
They like lucid dreaming, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're dreaming, but you're still sleeping and dreaming, and then you control that shit's awesome. But my worst dream is I always have a reoccurring dream where I'm back in Detroit and it's cold as shit and I'm stuck there. Hey, Blackwatch, aloha. And I'm stuck there and and I'm like, no, you don't understand. I don't live here anymore. I haven't lived here in like almost 2 decades. And I'm like, I need to fly. I need to get on a plane and fly back to Hawaii where I live. And then they look at me like, fly? What's a plane? And I'm like, what? So in my dream, it's like old, like planes weren't invented yet. None of that shit. And they're like, what's Hawaii? and I'm just stuck in Detroit, and it's cold, and it sucks, and it's a nightmare. I hate that dream.
I would quite frequently as well. There's another one where I go back to my family home, and it's different, but I know where I'm going in my dream, and it's weird. Yeah. Yeah, dreams. I reckon some of them. I like to believe that they do have meanings. Didn't we not have this conversation?
I think so. Yeah, yeah. Because I believe the same thing. They have like some kind of meaning to them that like your subconscious is trying to work things out with your conscious. You're not whatever, but yeah, I do believe that dreams do have a meaning. It's just remembering the dreams and trying to figure out what that meaning is. But I know mine, that reoccurring one, I know that's because I hated Detroit so much that's my worst nightmare to have to go back there. So I always have the dream that I am back there and I'm stuck there. It's like, damn it. That's like my prison. Well, if you think about it, Detroit kind of is a prison, but
Oh shit! What have I done? Did you see what chickens of war wrote? The worst thing about dreaming about work is you don't get paid for it.
That's funny. Worst dream is the one of falling.
Hey, Devil Dog.
Devil Dog, love that. You know what though? I've heard, I don't know if this is true, but I've heard that people have had dreams of falling, and actually you can actually die in real life if you're falling in your dream and you hit the ground or what. I don't know how true that is.
That's a rabbit hole I don't want to look down. Damn.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it could be true, but then again, it's like, I don't know if you dream, if you die, because I've never died in any of my dreams. I'd always wake up. Even if I was about to die in my dream, I would wake up before I died. So it's like maybe you can die in real life if you die in your dream. No idea. But then if people do, how do they know that they were dreaming about dying? And then that's how, you know what I mean? What? So many questions, man.
That's a solid point. Oh no.
Oh, Peanut says he had a dream and hit the ground, and he's still here. So
I've had falling dreams before, but not for a while.
It's been a minute since I've had a falling dream. Those do suck though, because you always wake up like, ah.
Yeah.
Oh, Chickens of War says I hit the ground once in those dreams, and all I did was bash my head into the bunk that was over mine and wake the person up with how hard I bashed my. Oh, so you woke up and that sucks. That had to hurt. In a bunk too. I haven't slept in a bunk bed in a long time.
I had a dream. I got up and went to the toilet, and I pissed and went to the toilet, right? And then I found out the next day, my wife, she goes, "Do you know you pissed in the corner last night?" And I went, "What?" She goes, "Yeah, I could hear this water running. And like, mind you, I've got an ensuite off the main bedroom. Like I was like 3 meters away from an actual working toilet. But I've got up and slept walked, gone and peed in the corner of the bedroom. She goes, "Yeah, I was up at 3 a.m. cleaning up your piss." And I'm like, didn't hear a thing. Didn't even know.
That's funny, dude, because that reminds me of this back in my early 20s. And I was living in Taylor with my buddy Nate, and dude, we just basically, it was a party house every night. There was a party, and it was this time was on over a weekend, and we all went to a wedding. And all right, just imagine that, like 21, 22 years old, just getting back from a wedding, just shit faced.
Really?
And then it was like 7 of us all in this huge bed, just all passed out. And there was a fan going in the corner. And for some reason, I just woke up in the middle of the night because I don't know if I had to pee or what. But all I remember is just getting up and looking up. And I seen my buddy. We'll just name him Jesse. We'll call him Jesse. And Jesse's just standing there pissing in the fan. So the fan is like spraying back his piss right at him. And I'm like, am I dreaming? Like, I think I'm dreaming, dude. I don't know what's going on, dude. And I said, fuck this. And I just passed back out. That's all I remember. And the next morning I woke up. Jesse was still in front of the fan, but laying on the ground, and his pants were still around his freaking ankles. And I was like, dude, you were pissing in the fan. And he's like, well, my pants are on my ankles. How are you pissing in the fan, dude? What the hell?
Oh, no. Oh, that's gold.
Hey, Turning Guns, aloha. Oh, Blue Unicorn says, I looked it up. No, you cannot die from a falling dream or any dream experience. Dreams are mental phenomena that occur while you're asleep and do not have a physical sweet. Thank you, Blue. I knew that couldn't have been true, what I heard.
I feel better knowing that.
Right. I know, right? I know, because now next time I'm having a falling dream, I'm be like, I'm going all the way this time.
Yeah. That's too good. Oh, no.
Shit, I hope I didn't say my buddy's real. No, that's not his real name. Okay. I was going to say, I hope I didn't say my buddy's real name. He's going to be pissed at me.
Oh, yeah, because everybody knows him.
Right.
Yeah. We're going to be ringing him after. Go, hey, we heard about this story where you pissed into the fan. Oh, mate.
And that's funny as hell, though.
Yeah, my missus, she was not happy. Yeah. But she goes, I didn't want it stinking in the morning or anything. So she cleaned it up straight away. And I didn't remember it at all. And I remember it happening and saying to her, I go, no, I had the best sleep. Like, yeah. Well.
I wonder if it was like because it was either like a sleepwalking thing or like a blackout thing. But if you weren't drinking and all that, like if you weren't heavily drinking or whatever, because I know I've sleptwalked before. I've woken up sitting right here, staring at the computer, and nothing's even on, and I'm like, what am I doing? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I've never done it before. Yeah, it was weird.
My worst
taking a crap. Yeah, Blackwatch.
Yeah, that would have really sucked.
Oh, mate.
Well, the funny part for me is because I still have the visual in my head of, I forgot what I named him, but of my buddy doing that. Jesse, yeah. I still have that. And then now I got that visual in my head, which didn't happen, but oh my God, that would have sucked.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I would have been like, I'm sleeping in the front room or in the family room tonight. Funny thing is, too, I think the bed was a water bed.
Oh, God.
I think it was, yeah. It was like this huge water bed, and there's just like 7 or 8 people just sprawled out, just drunk, passed out.
Man, those things were big back in the 80s and 90s, water beds.
Yeah, it was like a huge deal, man. And then, yeah, those things suck. Samoan Watchman. Aloha, brother. Good to see you. But, dude, my worst blackout story, which I can only tell you the before and after, obviously, because I was blacked out. But
yeah,
I remember we were every weekend at the high school I went to. Well, I should have been going to at the time, but I dropped out of high school and became a plumber when should have been in 10th grade, but I was still in 9th grade. And I was like, screw this. I'm just going to go get a skill trade and make money. So I did. But anyway, they still partied at the high school parking lot on Friday and Saturday nights. So I was up there hanging out, and I've said this before on live streams. I'm not a liquor drinker because I get it messes me up. Sometimes I get violent. Like it just takes me in bad places. So I just don't touch the stuff. But so that night, a bunch of people up there was partying. They're playing a roller hockey or whatever, and then tequila comes out and like, oh, don't be a pussy. Oh, come on, just take another drink. And I'm just, can't be a pussy, right? So I can drink. And that's it. That's all I remember. And at the time I had a 92 Ford Ranger and with a stereo system that I worked really hard to pay for. I was so proud of that truck too. And that's all I remember. And then I woke up and I was at home, which was at least 10, 12 miles away. And my truck was in the driveway and I was laying face first in a pile of puke on like a bunch of rocks on the ground. And my mom's like pulling on my shoulder going, Steven. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And I look back, I see my truck and I look in front of me and there's a big pile of puke with all these rocks around it. And she's like, I don't know, some boy and his girlfriend just dropped you off and left. So shout out to whoever that guy was. Thank you.
Not Jesse again?
But no, it was different, dude. I'll actually say the real name. I don't know the full name, but I think
we don't need to know, man. It's irrelevant to the story.
Was Chris.
It's irrelevant to the story, mate.
I don't know his last name, but I think his name was Chris.
Well, I had a mate of mine. You probably all know him, Tim. All right. It's my daughter's godfather. He went out on the drink one time and he got wasted. And his father's house was closer to where we were all out than him having to travel to his house. So he went back to where his dad's house was. He was wasted. He's walked into the wrong house, 3 houses down, and fell asleep on this old lady's couch. But his dad had lived there for years and years and years. So it's lucky the old lady, she probably came out and saw him there in the morning asleep on the couch and realised it was the kid from a few doors up. So she just let him sleep it off. He goes, I woke up and ran off. He goes, then I realised I'd left my jacket in there. And he's like, fuck. And then, so I went out the front, had a look, and she just hung it on her front fence. Yeah, hung his jacket on the front fence. So, yeah, funny. Yeah, tequila, forget it.
But did he passed on her couch? Was that like for the whole night?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is crazy.
To whatever time he woke up the next day.
Dude, I don't know, because I'm glad I woke up on the rocks of my parents' house at the time. Because what if I would have woke up in a stranger's house, dude? I would have freaked out. I've been like, where the fuck am I at? Like,
I fell asleep on a train once. I was pretty intoxicated when I was younger. And on a train to get home, doing the responsible thing, not driving. And I woke up like 6 hours away from home, driving. And they
6 hours away? Holy
6
shit.
hours away. And then I go, when's the next train? He goes, trains don't start running again for about another 3 hours. It was the last train of the night. And I was like, well, what the fuck am I supposed to do for 3 hours? So I just walked around this little country town. It was the end of the line. I was out in the middle of nowhere.
Damn.
And I was like, fuck. So I caught the train going back. And I was so tired still, right? Because I didn't want to miss that first train. Then I fell asleep going past my train stop, going the other direction. And woke up and I was just like, shit. But at least trains were still running this time. So I had to get a train back again to backtrack. I was just like, I'm not falling asleep again after this. I was like, oh my God. But yeah, mate, I'll stick with the beer. I'm not touching spirits ever, mate.
Yeah, that's why they call it spirits, because it freaking brings out
spirits.
Spirits. Yeah. I like what Blackwatch says. Those wishing to donate to help Steve pay off his 92 stereo system. See the cashier. Hey man, I have to have my music, man, when I'm driving. Just my whole life, even back then, and I was still a teenager when I had that truck, and I worked hard. I mean, at the time, I think it was like a $2,000 system, but $2,000 in 1993.
That's big money.
Yeah, it was huge money, dude.
Yeah.
But that system, that bumped, man, especially for a Ranger, because there's not a lot of room. There was no back seat like in the Rangers they have now that you got like the little back seat. It was nothing. It was just so it's hard to fit everything in there, and the amp and the bass tube and subwoofer and then even till today, I always got to have my music, man. I can't drive without music.
Oh, see you, Blue.
Oh, much love and aloha, Blue Butterfly.
Yeah, I like music, but sometimes I'll just connect my phone because I don't like a lot of the new music that's out today.
Oh, that's all I do.
Oh.
That is my system now. It's set up to as soon as I start my van, it connects Bluetooth automatically to my phone.
Yeah.
And then I haven't listened to the radio. I don't even know what any new music sounds like. I haven't listened in years.
Well, I do it a lot. I do it a lot mainly for traffic reports as well. You know, stuff like that. It depends where I'm going, to be honest with you. But yeah. But on my motorcycle helmets, I've got Bluetooth as well. So I can talk to Renk2000. I can talk to the missus. And then it'll cut out and go to your phone when you're not talking and just keep playing the music from your phone.
Right.
Because sometimes it just gets so boring riding and you don't have music. Like,
see that the only difference. Well, I haven't ridden in holy shit almost 30 years, but when I did ride, it was like all out or nothing. So my adrenaline was so high every time I rode. I didn't listen to anything because I never just rode. I was never like, hey, I'm doing the speed limit and just cruising. I had a crotch rocket. So I was like, let's see how fast I can go. And then I pushed it to the limit every time. But yeah, I was looking into, I couldn't afford it at the time anyway. But when I did have my bike, it was a CBR 600.
Oh, nice.
Back in the 90s. But I was looking, there was like a helmet that had something like, and at the time it was like new age shit. Like no one's ever heard of it, right? Which I'm sure now it's just normal. But it was like a helmet that had like the speakers built in or something that you could connect. I don't even remember because I never got it. I was like, I'm paying no $1,200 for a freaking helmet with a built-in speaker and shit, but it seemed cool.
Oh, some of the ones that we've got out now, some of the helmets they're just insane. Yeah, crazy. There's so much variety.
See, I'd be scared though, man, just because I used to ride and I know, but I'd be scared to have any distractions because I watch it all the time. And anytime I see a motorcycle, I'm like, right away, I'm aware of it because I'm like, but most people don't see motorcycles. And I watch all the time, people almost getting hit. So if I were riding with music on, it's like, it would distract me too much. I'd have to be focused on the road and more other drivers than even the road.
I can't even remember any of my accidents being my fault.
Yeah, I mean, I believe it because most of the time,
had a few.
It's always and I've heard this story so many times too. Like, oh, I was in an accident. What happened? Well, this motorcycle came out of nowhere. It's like, no, it didn't come out of nowhere. It's just most people are just used to looking for other cars, so they literally don't see the motorcycle because they're so used to looking for other cars, it doesn't even.
They'll rely on the mirrors and forget to head check a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always notice bikes because I'm just. Could you imagine that feeling, man, being responsible? Just like, oh, I got to get over, and you just cut over, and there was a bike there, and you just unalive the dude. You know what I mean? And then having to live with that. Oh man.
Oh, mate, a friend of mine. This is a effed up story. Hang on, hold that thought. I need to grab another beer, mate. I'll be right back.
Okay, right on. I've had to dump my bike on a Wahoo because of cars not seeing. Okay, so Silver Sleuth, I was guessing that you either live in Hawaii or you've been here or have lived here, and you know what I'm saying. But yeah, it's the worst out here driving. Don't even get me started on driving, dude. Especially why does everyone think that you have to apply your brakes to merge? That's not merging, that's impeding traffic. You don't slow down to merge. Is accelerating and mixing in with the flow of traffic, not slowing down to almost a complete stop because you got to get over, and then everyone behind you has to slow down because you slowed down, and now you got traffic. I don't know why traffic's so bad. I don't know why they spent over $10 billion on the rail. They spent it to get your dumbass off the road. That's why. Stop hitting your brakes to merge. Stay out of the left lane. At least do the speed limit. People don't even do the speed limit, and the speed limits are way too low to begin. I could go off on an hour rant about this shit. It drives me nuts because I basically drive for a living. When I'm not plumbing, I'm driving in between jobs, and this shit drives me crazy. But yeah, they spent $10 billion on the rail to get those dumbasses off the road, but unfortunately, those dumbasses are against the rail because they don't realize that that's why they built it, was for them. Anyway, that was perfect. I got a little bit off my chest there. I feel better.
Yeah. So what I was going to say, Steve, a mate of mine, you can see it's a separate incident, but there's a video. I'm pretty sure it's on my channel or Renk2000's channel, where I let the same guy. I let him ride my motorbike, and he was being a bit of an idiot. And he crashed it. But yeah, I was riding one of my other motorbikes. Yeah, it's a short video on there of it. Only goes for a few minutes. Yeah, I wasn't very happy, but years prior, so I don't know, over 20 years ago, when we left school and everything, he became a full-on pro extreme games rollerblade rider. And he was going all around the world and everything, making big money and everything, right? And then he came over here and he was having a street race with another motorcycle. And he had a guy on the back of his bike. And because, if you're an extreme game guy, you're going to be an adrenaline junkie and you're going to be an idiot. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
And there was a tour bus in front of him, and the tour bus turned down a side street, and he thought the tour bus was going down the side street, but it was actually doing a U-turn, and it stopped right in front of him while he was flying, and the bike he was racing made it around the front of the bus, but he hit the tour bus dead in the side, right? He had injuries, had to go to hospital and everything. His mate died.
Oh shit!
Yeah, and then he got jail. Like, he was a good bloke, didn't do drugs or anything, was really fit. He got over a year in jail for involuntary manslaughter. And then when he got out, he lost his kid and everything. He had a daughter at the time. Oh, no, sorry, a son. So he broke up with the missus, lost the kid and everything. And when he got out of jail, he was just drug affected, different person. Just
Right.
didn't know the guy anymore.
Wow, that's so crazy how like it reminds me of that movie Butterfly Effect. Just how like
good movie. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. That I think of that movie a lot, even though I only seen it once and watched the whole thing through just once, but I still think of it all the time because it's so true. Like, and that's why I always say everything happens for a reason, good or bad, because it's like, dude, just one thing happens, and then that's like
ruin your whole life. Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you're down a different path, and it's like, well, what would my life have been like if that didn't happen? Freaking crazy. Yeah, exactly. Silver Sleuth. Life can turn on a dime. Yep.
For real.
Yeah, that's wild, man.
Yeah. Me riding now, I don't do wheelies and dumb shit anymore. I want to cruise. I've lost my license too many times. I don't want to act like an idiot anymore. When I was younger, I think I lost my license about easy 4 or 5 times. And the longest one, I lost my license it was supposed to be 6 years because they classified me as a habitual offender. And so I had to get public transport everywhere. It was annoying. And I lost heaps of friends that I used to ride with because I couldn't go riding with them because I'd lost my license. And I broke my neck. Life changed. Ow. Jeez, I'm glad you're all right. And then somebody told me, I got information. They go, you can go to a magistrate, go to a court and lodge a court to get it cancelled or lowered, get it instead of doing the full 6 years. And so I was already 2.5, maybe 2.5 years in.
Damn, that's a long time.
Oh, bro. Yeah. No license, relying on friends and everything to get around, like who had licenses and cars and everything else. It was. So I got it dropped, but what the magistrate said, he goes, all right, but you've got to do get your learner's permit again. You've got to start from the whole procedure. We're not just going to hand it. We're not going to just hand you back your license and go, okay, here you go.
So you had to do like the road test and all that shit.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. Had to
Which
do it all.
Is weird too. I can imagine like while you're doing it, and then you got like all these teenagers or however old you got to be and they're just like, who's this old guy?
Yeah.
For real. Never driven before, old man. What the hell are you doing here?
Like, that's what it was.
Damn, man, but still, you went 2.5, 3 years with, dude. I got nowhere to complain then, because when I was 17, I got busted for a DUI, and they took my license for 1 year. And I mean, I did. It was the first time I went to jail, so I spent a week in a county jail, and then for a whole year I didn't have a license, and it sucked. But dude, 2.5, holy shit! I can't imagine having to rely on other people.
I was probably. I'm just ballparking. Yeah, deplorable. I've read that statistic too, mate. Even if I'm just riding my bike down to the shop, I always wear all my gear: jacket, riding pants, boots, everything, gloves. I've heard that. So I'm ballparking. I was probably about 25 when that happened.
Okay.
So I didn't get my full license back to maybe. I had to do all the learning permits here because you got your L's, your P's here, which is a provisional permit. So once you do your L's, you've got to be on your L's for 6 months, which means you can only drive in a vehicle when you've got a licensed driver sitting next to you in the car.
No shit.
Yeah. All right. It's usually a year for younger people, but because I held a license before, it was only 6 months for me. So I could drive, but I had to have a licensed driver sitting next to me. So that was 6 months. And then they give you a provisional license. where you're not allowed to go over 80 kilometers an hour, which is, what's that in miles per hour?
Good question. I don't know. Like 40, maybe 50.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, it's probably about 45 miles per hour. Yeah, I think. 55.
50.
There you go. Thank you, Silver. So then you're stuck on your P's. So if you're on the freeway and you're on a P plate, you're not allowed, and the speed limit's 110. You're not allowed to go over 80. So you just got to sit in the slow lane the whole time while everyone's doing 110 past you.
Right.
So when I finally got the provisional license, I'm on that for another year. All right, until you get your full license back, and then you're allowed to do the speed limit and everything you want everywhere, and then you're allowed to have a beer and drive, but don't be over the limit, obviously.
Right. Dude, that's still wild though, man.
Yeah.
Well,
so that's
at
after not doing
at
all
least
that.
people there know that what the slow lane and the fast lane are, because people hear you say stay out fast lane, they're like, what's that? What's fast? What do you mean fast lane?
Well, it's the same here, man. People don't know what the fast lane's for, man. I swear.
Dude, it blows my mind. Just like, what do you mean fast lane? It's like, do you not realize how you are creating a traffic jam right now? Like, look behind you. See all those cars? They're boxed in. They can't go nowhere because you are. And then these same people are like, they can go around me. No, they can't, because you're blocking the lane that is used to go around you.
But hang on, Snooks, I can. I don't have any here. I'm not going to walk out to the garage. I've still got.
What's that?
I've got the P plates from when my daughter was getting her license. Yeah. So, if you want to Google it, Road Traffic Authority, RTA, New South Wales, Australia. So RTA, NSW, New South Wales, Australia, and then it'll and then just type in how to get your license. 25 years? What? You lost your license? Jesus Christ. No.
25. You lost it for 25 years, or you haven't driven in 25 years?
That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. I've missed some chats here, I think.
Yeah, because I think earlier, I seen Pat Evans say, I'm glad I don't drive anymore.
Oh, okay. Nah, I must have missed a few chats. Yeah.
But I'm still curious if that's you don't drive anymore because you lost your license, or just because you're like, fuck that, I'm done.
Well, mate, I'm not even kidding. I'm a few years shy of 50. Right. I'm about to ready sell them on my motorbikes, at least. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I'll keep the cars, obviously, for basic necessity. But I'm almost at the stage where the novelty's worn off, because I've been riding my whole life pretty much, and I don't have that same passion as what I did when I was younger. Yeah, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, Silver Sleeve says, then right before the H2 split, they got to get all the way. Yeah, it's so backwards here.
Yeah, Blackwatch, I don't know, mate. I don't use public transport, mate. I don't know. So.
I didn't even know there was a rail strike going on in Australia.
No, me either.
Yeah, I know here they spent over $10 billion on the rail system, and it's only halfway done, but at least that half is open. Nobody uses it because everyone's against it. But like I was saying, all the people that are against it are the people that should be taking it, because those are the same people that are causing traffic every day because they're in their own little world when they're driving. And there's, I catch myself when I'm by myself driving too. I say it all the time. I'm like, just because you say you drive with Aloha doesn't make it true. Like driving with Aloha is having consideration for other people around you, and nobody has the only people they have consideration for is anyone in front of them. So basically, if they're pulling up and then someone's like trying to pull left in front of you, they'll stop to let this one person turn left. But when they stop, they back up 20, 25 cars, and now traffic's already building up to let one person go. And they think, see how nice that was of me? Yeah, but see what a dick you just were to the 25 people behind you? That's not driving with Aloha. That's just being a dick.
For real.
Sorry. Had to say it.
No, mate, I agree with you, mate. Same shit happened to you.
Driving with Aloha is backing in 2 parking spots. Exactly, dude. Back in, dude. I can't imagine pulling into a parking spot. I always back in because, well, the main reason I always back in is because I grew up in Detroit, and you never know when you got to get the out of there really fast. So if you're backed in, you just start it and go. But then also, because it's much easier to maneuver your car in reverse than it is. How many times have you watched people trying to pull into a spot and they're like, but if you were to back in, you didn't hear. It's just so much easier. But yeah, fast getaway, that's the main reason, but there's a lot of other reasons. But yeah, growing up in Detroit, I learned that lesson the hard way once. I didn't back in, and I was like, shit, I'm trying. Yeah. But it is easier to maneuver your car in reverse to back into a spot than it is pulling in forward.
Yeah, mate. I hate driving in the city. Like I said before, I'm an hour north of Sydney. So up here, parking's not really a problem. The spots are bigger, but everyone in the city, if you go down and try to park down there, because we've got 2 cars. We've got the Toyota Hiluxes with like you call a Tundra.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's a bigger car. And it won't fit in half the bloody parking spots in the city because they just assume everybody drives a small car, like a little hatchback or something.
Right.
So trying to find a parking spot is just ridiculous. Oh, mate.
I know exactly what you mean, man. Same thing. Any parking lot you go to here except Costco. If you go to a Costco parking lot here, then it's like that's what parking spots are supposed to be. But anywhere else on the island, even Sam's Club, their shit's smaller. And then everyone's always parked over the line. And the thing is, there's like a lot of bigger cars here and lifted trucks and all that stupid shit. And a lot of them, even if you park dead on right in the center of both lines, you're still taking up 2 spots.
Man, I remember I'm talking 20-something years ago when I was in Hawaii, there was a thing driving down the street. It looked like a monster truck. It's bloody huge.
Yeah, lifted off the ground. Probably had like, well, that was 20 years. I don't know, maybe, but like glowing lights and shit.
Oh, it was nuts, mate. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and dude, Silver Sleuth, man. I'm glad you're here, Silver Sleuth. You got me thinking of all different shit that I bitch about to my windshield every day. Just put it that way. Because when I'm driving, I'm just like, hey, mom. But the other thing here is getting gas. So me growing up in Michigan, if your gas tank's on the right side, you pull up to the gas pump where your gas tank's on the right side. And, dude, here they encourage it to like, oh, the hoses are long enough to reach over.
No.
All day long, dude. All day long. And no matter what gas station you go to, all day long. Drives me crazy. And then they look at me like I'm an idiot. Like, what? Like, what? The hoses are long enough? It's like, why? It's the wrong side. No, you don't do that.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. No, that's like the last time we went to the city. We drove to like one of the major train hubs, like an interchange. Parked the car in the car park there. It was a nightmare to park because the parking spot was so small. And then we just caught the train. The rest of the length into the city was probably half an hour train ride. And by doing so, it was cheaper. I didn't have to pay for parking, and I didn't have to pay all the bloody tolls. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, tolls.
Yeah, all the toll gates and everything, so it was cheaper. So, yeah. You want to hear a fun?
Luckily, they don't have tolls here, but it's been a while since I took a toll road.
My missus, she's probably at work now, so she can't watch. What's the time? I'll tell you the story now. Oh, yeah. Good. Yeah, so that was the last time I went down to the city, but it was a last-minute thing. Sorry. Oh, she must know her ears are burning. I got a text a second ago. It was a last second thing. We both saw an ad for Sexpo. You know what Sexpo is, eh?
It sounds familiar, but no.
It's like a big sex convention. They have all kinds of strippers and shit. And
oh yeah, it's so kind of like the yeah. I know I can't think of the
like
other
a big
name,
festival based around sex and stuff like that.
Right. What's the name of that other shit? Damn it! But yeah, kind of like a Comic-Con. Kind of like Comic-Con, but
it's kind of like that, but it's all just strippers and
for the
dirty, the sex industry and that. It's perverted, but I mean, yeah, Flesh Festival, yeah. But in Australia, it's tamed down a lot because the strippers here, they brought in a law they're not allowed to take their bottoms off, so they can't go 100% naked, right? But anyway, so they had so we went down for it. We thought, fuck it, I've never been to one. She goes, I've never been to one. Let's just go have a look for a laugh and whatnot. So we parked the car, caught the train into the city, went to it, and they had a male stripper section where all the males, doing their thing on stage. You know what I mean?
Right.
And one of the guys was walking through the crowd going, here, we need volunteers. And I pushed her forward and I went, here. And she's like, what? No, yeah, go on, I dare you. Get up on the stage. She's like, no. And I said, just fucking do it. I go, when are you ever going to get the chance to do it again? She goes, all right. So she had to go sign a waiver and that. But you're not allowed to film in there. I was spewing. I was trying to sneak. And they're like, nah. The security, they were pretty heavy. But she got up on the stage and the guy put her on the ground and he's grinding her and all this shit. I was laughing, mate. I was in tears. It was the funniest shit that I've ever seen. Oh, man.
That is funny. That sucks, though. You couldn't record it. Maybe it's good you couldn't have recorded it, but still, that's funny as hell.
Oh, mate, I said, there's no point staying in here anymore. She goes, because it was just a lot of shit, those shit stalls. It's like a glorified sex shop, you know what I mean? It was dumb. Like, yeah. And then, yeah, I am pretty bad. And then, yeah, after that, I said, we may as well go home because nothing's going to top that. So we're like, yeah, let's go get something to eat and just go home. Oh, man.
It's kind of the same. Well, at least in Michigan, I know it was kind of the same where they couldn't strip butt naked. They still had to have the panties on or whatever, but only if the bar sold
I took
alcohol.
my wife to it. Deplorable. It was at like a sexpo. It was a big festival thing. I did take my wife to it, yes. Sorry, Steve. I didn't mean to cut you off there, mate.
No, it's good. But no, yeah, deplorable. It was, him. They both were like, yeah, let's go check it out. We've never seen this before.
Well, I'd never seen male strippers before.
I've never seen a male stripper.
I said to my missus after, I said, like, I've been to strip. She knows I've been to strip clubs and stuff before, like in my younger days.
Right.
And I said, those guys put on more of a performance than the bloody girls do. What, they're just swinging around a pole and shit and like.
That's a good point. because I mean, I've never been to one in person, but from movies and videos and shit I've seen, the dudes always put a lot more hard work into it, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
the chicks are just all slowly just spinning around and
swinging around a pole, chucking a big leggy. Yeah,
right.
yeah.
That's a good point. I never even thought of that. Well, then again, I haven't been to a strip club in forever.
Oh, me either, man.
See, that kind of goes back to like what we were talking about earlier, like
20, 25 years, maybe.
It's not fun anymore, right? Because like it used to be a lot of fun to go to a strip club, but now if I went to a strip club now, I think I'd just be like, really? I'm paying $18 for a beer?
Yeah. What?
Yeah,
what's the point?
Yeah, it's like it's not. The people that crack me up the most are the ones that go to strip clubs and are like, dude, I think she likes me. Yeah,
Oh, bro.
Yeah, she likes you, bro. She definitely wants you. Like, but
she likes your wallet. Yeah.
There's people like that though. That's the crazy part, right? Like, dude, man, I'm gonna get her number. Yeah, go ahead.
Sure, yeah. Sure. Yeah, like even back in the day, because you know yourself, and I worked at a strip joint. Yeah, doing security, didn't you? Yeah. I was just imagining Samoa up on stage. Oh, mate. Even back in the day, I only really went because I grew up in Darlinghurst, which is all strip joints. Like it's the King's Cross, it's called, in Sydney, Australia. And it's right near where all the naval vessels drop off all the sailors as well, like the American ships when they dock here.
Oh, okay.
So, and the naval base where they all get housed and that, if they're not living on the boat, they just walk up and they all go to the strip joints and everything. So they're always up there. And they think that's what the whole city looks like because, you know. But some of those strip joints, they've lost liquor licenses for stupid shit. And I went to one with a mate one time and he got some drinks and I was like, bro, these aren't even alcoholic. And I asked the security guard, because I grew up around strip clubs and hookers and that crap all the time, I never felt the need to go because I lived right almost in that area.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it didn't appeal to me. Like, whatever. So
yeah, to me, it never appealed to me because it's like, I mean, I get it. That's what she's doing. She's trying to make money and I'm going to show you my body in exchange. And that's, to me, that's the American way, right? That's the American dream.
Yeah, deplorable.
I'm going to do whatever the hell I want to do. And if you like what I'm doing, you're going to give me money for what I'm doing. And that's an even exchange. And we're all happy. I get that. But it never, to me, because it's like, what are you going to do? Go there and think you're going to fall in love? And I'd be like, oh, you know, I used to do this, but then I met this man that came there to see me do that. And we fell in love. So I don't do that anymore.
Stripper lives matter. Mate, I've got nothing against it. If the guys want to go to see it, good luck to you, mate.
No, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I got nothing against it at all. It's
not for me.
But then when they make the rules on it too, like I was saying with you can't go completely nude if the bar sells alcohol. So it's like,
yeah,
really.
Yeah.
So if you sell alcohol, you can't take that G-string off. But if you don't sell alcohol, then go ahead and take that G-string off. Like, what? It just, none of it makes sense. Strippers find a spot on the wall and not on you.
I don't get that one. Oh my God.
Strippers' lives matter. What's up, God Rides a Harley?
I remember a mate of mine years ago. I was probably 18, 19. And he had an accident, so he got a bit of a substantial cash payment a payout. And so there was probably a group, about eight of us, and he goes, listen, I'm not giving you guys any money. I'm not helping you out with anything. He goes, I'll take you out for one night, and we'll go out on a big night and this and that. Oh, he goes, I'll pay for everything. And he goes, that's it. Don't ever ask me for $1. You know what I mean? So I was like, cool, let's go. So we ended up in a strip joint, obviously, because other guys wanted to go there. And there was a stripper on stage, and that's been like, this is how long ago that was. You're allowed to smoke in the joint. So I'm having a cigarette, and the stripper takes my cigarette and puts it in her coochie, right? And she's using the muscles to puff away with it. And then she goes,
I didn't even know that was possible. Holy shit.
Yeah. And then you've seen the chicks, the Thai girls that shoot ping pong balls. Come on.
But yeah, I've seen that.
But then she goes to me, she goes, here, take it. And I went, yeah, fuck that. You can keep it. I don't want it back.
Right. Yeah, here's a cigarette bag. I'm good.
Yeah. Oh, I don't want that fucking back. No way. Thank you.
Snooks. Ooh, ew. Yeah, it's funny though, because dude, if that happened to me and they handed the bag, I'm not taking another hit off that. Like, that's yours.
Yeah.
I don't know where those lips have been. Like,
oh mate. Yeah. I didn't want it back, mate. It was good. Like I knew a lot of the doormen in a lot of the places as well, because I was growing up in the area. So they all remembered me as a familiar face growing up in that area, just riding my bike through the main strip as a kid, you know what I mean?
right.
And so if I'd go into a joint, like that particular night, for instance, instead of going in and paying for their expensive drinks, we were able to go buy like a cheap case of beer and bring it in because they'd let us. And other people were like, what? You're fucking allowed to do that? And we're like, nah, it's just us. Sorry.
Man, that's where you save a shit ton of money, though, if they let you do that. Damn.
Oh, shit, yeah. Yeah, shit, yeah. Save a ton. Bloody postman. Get him, Tiger.
That's crazy, though, because my most memorable strip club story is the first time I got shot at. So, yeah, that's how that turned out.
Oh,
but I wasn't even 21 yet. I think I was still like 19 or maybe 20. But I was with my buddy Tom, and literally his nickname was Black Tom because he was like 6'5", 6'6", or 6 foot. He was very freaking tall and very dark complected. So everyone just called him Black Tom because he was very black. And
not
I was with him, and we went to it's called the Sunset Strip on Michigan Avenue in Detroit. And it's just me, little skinny white boy, Steve-O, and walk in with Black Tom, and it's like, and they're like ID, and I'm just like, oh, and I look back at Tom, and Tom's like, you with me, and they're like, all right, you're good. So I go in, I start doing shots, like why I don't drink liquor anymore. Start doing shots, and then I was one of those dumbasses, you know, chick dancing on stage, and I was like, damn, what's up, baby? You know, I'm like, I don't know what I was thinking, dude. I was an idiot. I was 20. But so then all of a sudden, Tom's like 10 minutes short and go, hey, man, we got to go. I'm like, wow, we just got here, man. He's like, we got to fucking go now. I'm like, what's going on? So I'm like, all right, fine. I'm all drunk and shit. No idea what's going on. I was like, all right, man, I guess we got to go. See you later, love. I love you, baby. You're so hot. You know, like an idiot. And then we leave, and I had a 1982 Toyota Celica. It was my first car ever. So actually, now that I think about it, I think I was only 17 or 18. But anyway, my first car ever, I paid $500 for it. 1982 Toyota Celica, all rusted out, still had a system in it. It rattled the whole outside. But so we get in, and I'm just all, and I'm driving, of course, drunk like an idiot. And I'm just putting in reverse, just all taking my time. And Tom's like, go. what are you waiting for? Go. And I'm just like, dude, what's the rush? You know, like, man, chill out, bro. And then I hear pop, 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 pop. But we're in Detroit, so it's normal to hear that shit, right? So to me, it's just like right over my head. And then he's like, go. They're shooting at us, you dumbass. And I'm just like, huh? And then it just all clicked. And I got sober real quick. And I just floored it. And then boom, 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 boom. And I had 3 bullet holes in my car. And thank God I never got hit. Nobody got hurt at all. But there were bullet holes in my car. And that was pretty much the last time I ever been to a strip club.
Do you know why you were getting shot at?
Because I was hitting on, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you that part. Because I was so drunk and I was hitting on the chick working there.
Oh,
apparently the chick's boyfriend was there, and it's like, she's a stripper, dude, and you're gonna get mad. Like, that's what happens.
Yeah, what do you expect, you idiot? Yeah,
that's what like dudes hit on strippers all the time.
What an insecure cunt.
Yeah, her boyfriend didn't like the fact that some skinny white dude was hitting on his girl, and then all hell broke loose. But I had no idea about none of it until it was already over, and then my heart started racing. And Tom's like, "You are a dumb motherfucker," and I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, I'm pretty dumb. I had no idea what was going on. I'm glad you were here because I'd be dead right now."
Fuck, bro.
But it was one hell of a memory, though. And the value, 3 bullet holes in the value of the Toyota. Well, the funny thing is, there was so much rust on the damn thing. I only knew that the 3rd bullet hole was there because it went through the seat that Tom was sitting in, but like right here, well, you can't see, but like right here. So Tom literally came close to dying.
Fuck.
But
that's nuts.
Nothing hit any of us, thank God.
It's funny how they say there's no gun laws, no guns over here in Australia. There was a sporting event the other day. I can't remember where I read it. I think it was on X, formerly known as Twitter, where it was a huge sporting event, and they were doing like searches. Just I can't remember what sporting event it was. It was a real big one, and they got 3 guys with firearms on them trying to get in with guns. Well, why are you taking a gun into a sporting event?
Right. Well, see, I don't know. There's like 2 ways to go about that for me. Because to me, I feel like you should be able to go anywhere with a gun just for your own safety. Like, no one has to know you have it. But if anything were to happen, it's like, hey, I'm going to protect myself.
Yeah.
But if you're going there intentionally with a gun, yeah, why are you intentionally bringing a gun? You know what I'm saying?
The only people that have guns here in Australia are the hardened criminals, because the general public aren't allowed to have them anymore.
Dude, that's what they're trying to do in America. They're trying to strip, take the guns away, and only the government can have them. And then look what happens when only
it won't happen. Won't happen in America, mate. It's in the Constitution. You can't.
That's what I'm hoping for, because it shall not be infringed, but they've been working on it for decades.
Yeah.
And it seems like they're getting closer, which is scary. And they're just basically what they're doing is making it a lot harder to get a firearm. And it's like, eventually it's going to be the same thing. And then that's what everyone says too. Laws don't prevent criminals from doing anything. So, and like you said, now only criminals have them, because, like, I hate to bring this up, but let's say when certain shootings happen at a place that younger people learn, it's always a gun-free zone, right? See how that works?
Oh, for real, eh? Yeah.
It's like, oh, gun-free, huh? Oh, well, the criminal doesn't give a shit. Now look what happened,
I had to laugh. I think I took a photo of that as well, and I put it on my social media page. I said to my mate, I go, why is all these shops that says no Berettas? Like the signs, no guns inside the shop. I go, so can you bring in a Glock? Like, because have you seen the no gun signs? All over Chicago.
Yeah, the gun with the circle and the line through it.
Yeah. It's a Beretta.
Oh, I never paid close attention.
Yeah. That's what I said to my mate. I go, say, can you bring in Glocks?
Right. So okay, I won't bring that gun. That's a good point. I won't bring that gun in.
It doesn't match the picture, Your Honor.
Oh, what are we at? Oh, Snook says, let's get these likes up. What are we at? 37 likes. 17 watching. What happened? We had 27 people watching. Oh, I guess when we were talking about strip clubs, a lot of people left. Oh, okay. You don't like strip clubs? All right.
It's so distasteful. Oh, grow up.
Right. And I don't give a shit. Because that's when everyone asks, like, what do you talk about on your podcast show, whatever it's called? I'm like, anything and everything. What do you mean, though? I'm like, I never have a script. I don't plan anything. It's just like, you don't have nothing in the back of your head? Nope. I just go live and then that's it. And then whatever I say is what I say.
Yeah, where it goes, nobody knows.
Yeah. Like literally in real life. That's what they call it, right? IRL, in real life. It's like, yep. But I get that though, because I used to be nervous going live because I'm like, what am I going to talk about? And I was like, well, if you just be yourself and just talk about whatever comes to your mind, and that's what I've been doing. So, but yeah, so anyway, when it dropped, when we were talking about strip clubs, oh,
sorry, that was my bad. I brought it up. Yeah.
No, I love that conversation though.
But it was a serious, I thought it was a very serious, mature conversation about how the men are more theatrical than the females. So, whatever.
Right. Yeah, that and it's real life shit. It's not like, yeah, I don't know. I guess the only thing I wouldn't talk about.
Well, do people want to hear about how the Earth's flat or it's not?
There you go. I love bringing up flat Earth though because I love watching people get holistic in chat. Like,
there's plenty of channels for that, mate. There's plenty of channels for that.
Right. And till the day I die, I'll never tell anybody what I actually believe. Just because when I bring it up, they're like, "You don't really believe that, do you?" And I'm like, "I don't know, do I?" Just because it pisses people off so much, I don't know, I love it. It's like, what? It's round. I'm like, is it? They're like, oh, dude, Steve knows what's up. It's flat. And I'm like, is it? Wait, which one do you think it is? You'll never know. All I can say is whatever it is, it works just perfect for where I'm at.
Yeah.
It could be flat, round, rectangle, triangle. I don't give a shit. It's working for me. So let it be whatever it is.
Dolly Parton is proof? What? What the fuck? Okay.
Dolly Parton. Proof positive the earth is not flat. Them tiggle bitties be gravitas. The world is shaped like a strip club. Oh damn! I can't. We're already going on 2.5 hours. Shit. Can't.
Fuck! I didn't even take any notice.
I know that, dude. That's the best part, man. That's how I always know. Oh, and I just now looked at me on the screen, and I just realized I started doing subscriber of the month this morning, and all I got was April, because it's April. But anyway, that person, subscriber of the month, is in chat today too, so that person will be on there next time.
If it's any consolation, these beers are starting to help, but I'm still tired. Oh,
right, yeah. Oh no, but that's what I was saying, because the best thing is I know it was awesome and went good. If I look at how long we've been on, and I'm like, holy shit, it's been almost 2.5 hours. Because there's been times where I'm like, oh, how long has it been? And I look and it's like, oh, it's only been 20 minutes. Fuck, this is gonna take, you know what I mean? So when I look and I'm like, 2.5 hours, really? Like it only feels like 20 minutes. Then I know it's a good show. But then when it's the opposite, and I feel like it's been 2.5 hours, but it's only been 20 minutes, I'm like, oh fuck, this is gonna be a long show.
Look what Cheryl wrote.
Let's have a North Pole.
That's a good one. That's witty. I like that.
Oh, that's cool too, Cheryl. Hey, Cheryl Rich is the best. Man, you guys got to go subscribe to Cheryl Rich. She's freaking the best. But I didn't know. She said, I always learn stuff from your channel. Never know where the conversation goes.
Put up a link. Because I've got this running on a tablet too. Yeah, there's 15 people watching. There was 19 before we started talking about strip clubs.
Let's see. There you go. This is Cheryl's link. There you go. Yep, that's Cheryl's link for her channel. Dude, Cheryl is just awesome people, man. Really good people.
Subscribed. There you go. Done.
Oh, I missed this comment from earlier. God rides a Harley. Ted Nugent quote: "When I enter gun-free zone, it's no longer a gun-free zone."
Yeah, good point.
Oh yeah. But yeah. So what I was saying though is, hang out, Renk, because I still want to talk to you backstage and hang out with you, to where it's not live and we can really say so. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, mate.
But yeah, I usually try to keep shows around 2 hours, but I don't mind if it goes 4 hours, but I do still have to go to work. So I still set aside an hour to hang out with you backstage. So, so is there any final thoughts for anyone in chat, anyone listening? Or you can just tell them that, oh, and shoot, I didn't do that. Can one of my mods put Ren K's link for his channel in the chat so everyone can go make sure they're subscribed to him?
I don't think I've put up any new content in quite a while, but there's some good little videos in there, that short ones, but then the long ones is just long motorbike rides and stuff like that. But
Well,
some
those
of them
are the ones I've watched. The more, yeah, because like I said, I used to ride and I love watching those videos.
Well, I've got friends overseas and I follow their motorcycle channels as well. And it's like the way I see it, a lot of it, it's good to see, like there's some city riding and stuff like that. It's nice to see other parts of the world, like what people are traveling through and looking like, you know, the comparison between some city riding and then you got Texas. You know what I mean? And
right.
Yeah, it's just beautiful to see other places around the world. Renk2000, my partner, she posts up some pretty good content, like even just a simple one of a train ride along a river called the Hawkesbury River. She does most of the editing with the music and stuff like that, and there's some good songs there. So We haven't gotten struck yet because we don't have that many subscribers, so don't really care. But yeah, variety of music actually.
Oh, here we go. I'm gonna pull up
KLR 650. I'm gonna write that down. 650.
All right, so here's the link for Renk2000 for Renk channel. So everyone, make sure you go subscribe to Renk. And dude, I've watched all your videos, so and I enjoyed them all. But like I said, because I used to ride too, so
thanks, bro. Appreciate it.
And then I've watched Renk, your better half's videos too. Me and Nina are subscribed to both of you guys, so.
Oh yeah, we got you a strike one time because you were playing some, hey.
Oh, that's right. No, it wasn't a strike. It was just a claim.
Oh, that was about a year ago, yeah.
Yeah, which is weird how that shit works, but I'm starting to figure that out more. But it's weird how that works. And the same thing, like I was saying earlier with the live stream, I'll cuss left and right, and I don't care. But then when I make it a short, I have to bleep out the cuss words or else I can't use it. So it's just like little shit here and there, however it works. But I'm starting to catch on to it a little more, which is, it's all ridiculous, dude. Like, really?
Yeah. It's only a minor thing, though.
I got a copyright claim on one of my live streams for playing one of my shorts. So it was my short, and I played it on my live stream, and I got a copyright claim. I still can't figure that one out. I still can't. And I'm like, it's my, and I think it was, I can't remember. This is a couple months ago, but.
Make that make sense. Fucking hell.
Exactly. It's like, it's my short. It's still my channel. It's the same, but something about doing it live, it's not like, there's certain laws or rules or whatever with a short, but then if playing that short during a live, it like, I guess it removes those certain rules or whatever. Dude, it doesn't make sense. No matter what way they worded it, it didn't make sense.
That's ridiculous. Yeah.
And what? I don't know what that means either, Katina Birdcage. Enlil and Enki. All right, but anyway, all right, we're gonna close out so that me and Renk can talk shit about everyone in chat. And you won't be able to...
Imagine we're staring. Oh yeah, that fucking Snooks person. Oh no, shit! I'm still live. Oh fuck.
Oh, that would be dude. That would. I don't even know if that's ever happened, but I'm sure it has. But that would be funny as hell. Could you imagine if someone was like,
I don't have a bad thing to say about anybody though. That's the thing.
Well, no, yeah, but if someone were to be like, all right, and then they think it ended, but it didn't, and then once they thought it ended, they're still laughing, and it's like, can you believe that mother? And then they just started talking shit. I wonder how many times that's happened. But I don't have to worry about it because I'm not going to talk shit about anyone. I love everybody, so I got no reason to talk shit.
There's no one I hate. I've had some good arguments, actually, some really good intellectual, intelligent arguments with people in the chat before about topics. I can't remember specifically what the topics were, but like they've had valid points from their perspective of whatever it was. And I'm like, well, that's an intelligent way to look at it. Do you know what I mean? And I'm happy to have a meaningful conversation. And if you have a different opinion, that's your opinion. And I don't have a problem with that.
Right. Exactly.
Like all the people that left because they don't like strippers, whatever.
Right.
Got a different opinion.
That's what always blows my mind is like when if someone has a different opinion and they can get so upset about it that they're just willing to like, fuck you. Oh, what?
Yeah.
It's like, really? Because that's why I always say at the end of the day, we all have a lot more in common than we don't. So stop focusing on the shit you don't have in common and just, I don't know, maybe be happy and enjoy life. But there are people that are like that, though. Like, oh, I don't agree with. Oh, I can't believe you were talking about strip clubs. I'm out of here. Like, well, bye. I don't want you around anyway.
I thought it was funny. Some of the jokes in the comment section were fucking hilarious.
That's funny. Now I'm gonna play it. I think you were in chat the other day when I played it, but now when we close out, I'm gonna have to play the because I finally finished the Raw Dog Ronnie song.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, I didn't finish it until after he's not here anymore, and love you, Ronnie.
Fuck, I miss that guy so much, bro. Fucking hell.
Yeah, I got two versions of it. There's a rap version and a country version. I'm gonna play the country version.
I like that one with the chick singing. Bro, dog, Ronnie.
Yep, that's the one.
It's got somebody's voiceover in it, and the guy's talking about him going to Vietnam or something or other. Do you know the one I'm talking about?
Oh, that's Forging Thought made that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was in that's in the one video I did for his tribute. But yeah. Forging Thought made that one.
Oh, that was brilliant craftsmanship. He done a good job on that. Yeah,
he did. It's really good. It's
damn.
And then this one I finally finished. I don't know, a year and a half after I started working on it. But I'm gonna play this one to close out, and then one other one that I don't remember which one it is. I just wrote this morning. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna do that and close it out. And everyone, make sure you subscribe to Renk2000 and Renk1000. And thank you, Renk, for being here, dude. This was awesome.
My pleasure, mate.
We're still gonna hang out backstage afterwards, but I really appreciate you being here. And shout out to Peanut, the Nut House, too. I had a great time yesterday, man. It was a lot of fun. And everyone go check out the Nut House channel. But
bye, everybody. Love you all.
I love all y'all. But until Thursday, and Dave's not here, man. We'll be back Thursday. So me and Dave this Thursday. And until then, everyone have a beautiful morning, beautiful day, beautiful afternoon, beautiful evening, beautiful night, whatever it may be, wherever you are. Much love, much aloha, and most importantly, God bless.
Ronnie Yorkie's on the prowl tonight. Slicker than a shadow in the neon light. He's got that swagger, got that charm. Raw Dog Ronnie, setting off alarms. Raw Dog Ronnie, he's slanging and singing, breaking the rules while the bass line's banging. He's the king of chaos, the rhythm's his throne. Raw Dog Ronnie, he's bad to the bone. Whispers follow him wherever he goes. In his wild world, anything goes. He's got that grin, sharp like a knife. Raw Dog Ronnie, living that untamed life. Raw Dog Ronnie, he's slanging and singing, breaking the rules while the bass line's banging. He's the king of chaos, the rhythm's his throne. Raw Dog Ronnie, he's bad to the bone. They say he's trouble, but oh what a thrill. Every step he takes gives the night a chill. A rebel heart with a devilish glow. Raw Dog Ronnie, stealing the show. Raw Dog Ronnie, he's slanging and singing, breaking the rules while the bass line's banging. He's the king of chaos, the rhythm's his throne. Raw Dog Ronnie, he's bad to the bone.
Ticking loud, time don't pause. Life's a roulette, no rewinds, no cars. Bet it all, chips down, play the hand. We ain't here forever, so take a stand. We ain't here for a long time, just a good one. Underneath the blazing sun, let's get it done. Live it to the fullest, every step, every breath. Do your best till the end, till there's nothing left. Jumping off cliffs, free fall, no tether. Storms may come, but we dance through the weather. Life's a canvas, paint bold, no gray. Give it all you got, every night, every day. We ain't here for a long time, just a good one. Underneath the blazing sun, let's get it done. Live it to the fullest, every step, every breath. Do your best till the end, till there's nothing left. Right from the jump, do the thing that's right. Truth in your chest, keep your heart in sight. A legacy's built on the path you pave. Make them remember your name beyond the grave. Risk it, twist it, break out the mold. Don't let the fear ever make you fold. Life's a gem, cut it sharp, make it shine. Every moment's precious, don't waste the design. Time, just a good one. Underneath the blazing sun, let's get it done. Live it to the fullest, every step, every breath. Do your best till the end, till there's nothing left. Right from the jump, do the thing that's right. Truth in your chest, keep your heart in sight. A legacy's built on the path you pave. Make them remember your name beyond the grave. Risk it, twist it, break out the mold. Don't let the fear ever make you fold. Life's a gem, cut it sharp, make it shine. Every moment's precious, don't waste the design. Remember your name beyond the grave. Risk it, twist it, break out the mold. Don't let the fear ever make you fold. Life's a gem, cut it sharp, make it shine. Every moment's precious, don't waste the design. Twist it, break out the mold. Don't let the fear ever make you fold. Life's a gem, cut it sharp, make it shine. Every moment's precious, don't waste the design. Every moment's precious, don't waste the design.